Radiant team ban. Fnatic's turn to ban. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
I speak for the trees.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Vengeful spirit.
Beastmaster.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Lion.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Fnatic's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're back with WePlay League, and we've got Fnatic playing. They've played yet
Radiant team
in the group
ban.
stage for this. But we have Signature.Trust, one in a row, best of one between two teams.
Fnatic's
Fnatic
turn to
went straight
ban.
back at Shanghai and into play season 3. I'm not alone today though. Joining me is he, and we all have a few little technical issues. I'm afraid I did have to the
Radiant
studio
team
had
pick.
things sorted out because something literally exploded in that. Okay, but I think we did okay, but unfortunately he got him so well. But how are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Shame. We got back to the they have
10
how
seconds
do you
remaining.
I can sort of get what you're saying.
Okay.
It's kind
5 seconds remaining.
of also
I'm at the station.
Reserve
There's a
time.
big old distance between us. It'd be okay. So far, let's run correctly. Mauling and Crow and out to Fnatic, while Signature.Trust take out the Ember Spirit and track. 6. Master up That's the nature of prizepool.
Fnatic's
I
turn to
mean,
pick.
the first 4 picks by right? You know, probably NBC are all kind of top tier picks. Broodmother, annoyingly hero, but Bristleback, is that just directly in response to the
Yeah, I'm kind of like you talked about the broodmother.
10 seconds remaining.
It's kind of surprising to see that
5
pick up the
seconds
early,
remaining.
especially because they're second pick and they have to basically reveal
Reserve time.
the option to counter the broodmother with 3 picks. Had them they held on to broodmother, they could have maybe seen making heroes still getting it. To see have in mind they put such an effort on it.
Oh, just looking for Fnatic actually. 3-4-3, I don't know for them. So, not sure. I'm not sure what DJ is doing. I don't know but what Shark can do himself. Oh, Fnatic, where do they go with this? A second. Yeah, what do you think before?
Potentially be a Beast as a support. There was a game where Beast played as a forward position with Iron earlier in the tournament. Maybe not as a starting item, but
Radiant team
forward
pick.
because he has such good stats and he's probably be mid. It's everyone except for the so far. Like definitely need kind of game carry though. Like a Beast Master is the average, so I won't assume it's a master with
10
the
seconds
three
remaining.
as a solo course.
5 seconds remaining.
How hard do we want to go? Like, yeah, for like an
Fnatic's turn
anti-mage,
to
jug,
ban.
what kinds of what more found out by Fnatic and then the look like number.
Have a really good vision
Radiant
game
team
out
ban.
right now. Like, Beast Master's double vision. He's like he's in the game. He's gonna he can figure out things and always know where signature. So I
10
think Fnatic
seconds
is in their
remaining.
best interest something well sector.
Fnatic's turn
Like
to pick.
where a team suit kind of armed super strong combo.
How
Bad from signature.
about a Clink? Clink's here.
Just the Clink's working. They have really good potential between the Master and the Broodmother. No, I think it's a
10 seconds
like what
remaining.
thing. Well, Clink's is kind of like a killer. Of course, he's like
Radiant team
building.
pick.
He's not so good at farming. It's more about pressure. So Slark, is also hero with lineup. They can push down towers, other towers, and kind of signature to lead outside the boundaries, whatever sets
10
up is like
seconds
this line
remaining.
where I'll say or not use.
Yeah, I'll
5
think for things
seconds
that could
remaining.
both deal with. Okay. Face up, also back, and
Reserve
Slark
time.
get that silver jump and run. Anyway, out honest. So also hunt for the weapon line. Back lines of trust. Now, next problem back and dual layer. With a loss one safe assuming to happen. We aim to go for a king self wanted to, but I don't know, it's a weird one because like it was Brood. Do you want that Bristle versus Brood match? But it looks like they do. Kind of pain likely to be that idea of up to Zeus.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Queen of against Zeus, as you mentioned. It'd be pretty good for Queen of Pain. Zeus overall good at Queen of Pain. Pain might struggle, especially line mixed rotation, and probably Bristleback is gonna be matched up against the Brood. I'm not sure. Nature's probably Queen of Pain aren't exactly the
Prepare for battle.
partners to like pair the Wisp with, so going to that Wisp is going to select kills Bristleback region. Didn't buy that much region.
They get up to already 3-4 gonna be getting himself into the line house to really protect him was brought up. One single Beastmaster. Bottom lane, Rude up the cross towards the little ramp. You're taking two from the a little amount of vision to them as well. Trust prep them to the standing stage. Boombell up at the top net, just she's slugging down, but there's
30
nothing
seconds
doing
to
it for
battle.
them. Set up for the top rune slot. Middle Zeus over on the bench. Queen of Pain, the back of and fail. That lot. Brood lane. How much room they have here? Don't have cities on the line. They've got sentry. They have sentry on the wristlet. Usually the brood mother, you know, you jump, you sentry, you do out for a bit.
Worthy tribute.
Here.
Yeah, with heavy stun, melee, had a chance mother with one tree. But going Lion, they're stable and Zeus and not such slow, not very with. They really struggle to kill Ohio.
Rough. Well, my pro is already trying to test it here, get up on the high spot. Denies in, but also forces one back because he's going to rely very heavily on this arc thing. Queen of forced into a situation it's not too comfortable. Particularly annoying. But I know a bit more. No magic ones that salve for himself. Everyone bring to him. It's up against this mid one Zeus, so Jabs will actually sit himself.
Radiant's top tower
This work
is
on
under
being
attack.
red, and they're doing pressing him out while they've got that sentry there. And they go for the stun. Oh, no. There's a lot of damage here, but the third web comes. Shells. Fourth. And also, the positioning of the web forces the web out. He doesn't have the web for the tree for that lane. And Ohio is put in a position where he can back.
It's looking pretty even for Logan. So it looks like it's strong, but he creates a lot of space. Lion doesn't really want to be during the Broodmother. He has really low kill potential. I think Signature should bury a dust over to the safe. Else gets like level 3. They might have a kill potential on Ohio.
Oh, they're
with the
trying to
dust.
kill mid. Looking for mid one, and with this damage output, it looks good as well. Mid one's going to drop, and is your first blood here for Jabs. As Wisp, a good tether cross, an aggressive play from MyPro secure the kill. Looking over
Yeah,
towards
like
this-
at the beginning of the game, I was talking about how Queen of Pain and Wisp aren't exactly the best duo, but in these kind of scenarios, like I guess it's like Zeus can't really do anything. It's on the fact that his harassment is going to make sure the Queen of Pain can't. Oh, well, Queen of Pain MyPro?
Oh, there's Blixnar, Baymount here. They've got the Hex and the Stun. And mid one's going to die second time in quick succession. Tries to go back for the zap onto the Lion, but it's not good enough. Already a decent enough laning stage for Trust, and I'm looking over into the jungle for Fnatic. 3-4-3. I didn't see exactly how this happened. I think the Nature's Prophet Treants might have dragged them across. There's no way you can pull as a Beastmaster into this area, right?
Not sure I understand what happened. I was kind of watching mid, and
Yeah.
by the way, I hear you.
Good. Excellent. Nice. Cleared itself up. We'll just blame internet connection. But yeah, Beastmaster managed to get like a creep wave across here. I think it was Treants that dragged them over, because I did see Boombell actually trying to double stack the wave with his Treants halfway down the top lane. Beastmaster's getting kind of far. They're going in on mid one again. Oh, there's Zeus. a paranoia fest here from him. He's just so ahead of them, jumping straight on him. While Ohio at bottom lane, the Broodmother hasn't died yet. It's always a good sign for the Brood. But Lakel's is farming through these spiderlings.
Bristle can get really out of hand. The Brood might get levels, but Ohio? Do they have dust? Yep, they do have dust. Still.
Like it should be. Simple
Makes
takedown.
all the
Up at
difference.
top rune though. Nature's Prophet TP's in. They've killed the Zeus again. 4-0. 3-4-3. Adam denies himself to the neutrals. Those Ancient stacked up, but working out decently there for Fnatic. And now they know. Now they know this Bristleback has a way to boost and really start out farming everyone else on the map. There's one hero that we haven't really looked at though. With all the action at bot and mid over towards the jungle, Mushi Slark, 32-4, he's farming very well. He's got no spiderling kills, you know, he's got very few neutral creep kills. This is all laning stage CS. Mushi has plenty of gold in the bank and he's heading into what looks like a relatively fast Midas. Although, it could just be the...
Probably the Midas though. It's been a trend at the majors. I think what Signature is doing really well this game is that they're realizing this master is jungling full time, which is really greedy. Obviously he's very good at jungling, but not so good at helping out the lane. He's level 6. And they've been just shutting down mid one really well. Already like the Screen of Pain versus Zeus, in a pure one-on-one, Zeus might be fine with it, but he has to be paranoid about getting Ohio.
Yeah, they missed the stun, but it doesn't even matter. Oh, they turn back Feimao, he dies first. Ohio gets a kill before dying himself. But that was a little piece of magic there. You know, they knew where the Broodmother was heading. They did miss out the stun from the line, thinking we're going to go into these here and stun down towards the south. Look at the kill and force the Brood out, but I don't know. How important, let's say, is that kill on the Lion before dying to the Broodmother?
I think it's still bad for Broodmother to die like that. You'd rather not get the kill on Lion and survive. Because also, like, Bristleback getting so much kill, he has a pretty 6 minute Vanguard, and at some point, what's going to happen is Bristleback alone is going to be completely fine against Broodmother. And that's kind of the point of this tri lane.
Oh, they're
Not
coming with the
to
dust.
shut down the Broodmother, but to get to the point where Lakel's Bristleback is
Radiant's
he's just gonna laugh at the spiders. We're at top, going for a semi-dive.
About it. I mean, Boombell, he's got his phase boots up. Flicking out Mushi, he's doing a lot of damage back to him. So, you think that Lakel's now got the Vanguard at some point? They just say, you know what, you have the dust, you have the sentries, you can force him out of this lane and control it up reasonably well yourself. Leave him in the 1v1, then that allows, what, Wisp and Lion to rotate around and control other lanes?
Yeah, sure. Like, look at Lakel's. He's not scared at all, and he won't be scared for another good 10 minutes. From brother, he just he's so happy that these spiderlings giving him the boosted farm.
Then he's got Ancient. Wait, he does, right? Oh god. Oh
mid
god,
one.
mid one. He's gonna die. Denied. Net got it. Takes out his own teammate. Lion did drop. Decent enough exchange there for Fnatic. Not allowing mid one to give away another death. He's 0-4-1. Still, there's plenty of gold onto Mypro already. You can't give him another kill.
I think they avoided a worse situation, and they're still. I mean, mid one's probably not feeling too happy about dying 4 times already. He's really gonna struggle this game unless, you know, Mushi comes out big with some kind of like Blink Dagger or Shadow Blade timing.
We've been looking pretty heavily at how these lanes are going, but I just want to drag your attention to the net worth of Lion. And tell me, how bad does it feel for the Lion to know that his team are winning all these lanes, and he's got 172 net worth, no boots, just two branches to his name, that's all he's got.
Pretty bad. I mean, it's you won't see these kind of games. You'll see it maybe once out of 20 games. But oh man, is he dead again?
Yeah, looks like he is. 343 doesn't have the wild axes, but the clicks is enough to kill him off, and that gives mid one a nice amount of golden experience, pushes him past level 6. 4.
I was going to say at least he's level 4. It's not too bad. Level 4 at this time.
They've got the roar here from 343 in mid one with the Invis Rune. They're going to try to turn back on the jab. The lightning bolt is down. And my pro, he's stunned up with 343 in net. They cannot stand and fight against Boombell as well. They'll get one. Maybe trade for a secondary. Well, barely. Not even. Taken out by the Arc Lightning up on his top high ground. And Lakel's about to come in from the side through and clear up this fight. How did that even end? That's a good fight for Fnatic, actually.
It was a very good fight for Fnatic, and they even forced the Bristleback to leave the lane, and Broodmother got some good tower damage, and this would have never happened if Lakel's was like he trusted his teammates were going to be okay, and didn't ever leave his lane.
They've been putting a lot of stock into this Boombell next and cross around, controlling up these little skirmishes. Boombell, he heads back into the jungle, realizing that Lion needs some time to himself up at top lane. Give him a little breathing room, don't want to smother him too much. Cuddling and coddling that Lion a little bit too much. Lakel's is down to the bottom lane with the Wisp. Do they have relocate? Not yet. Jabs needs to really sap that experience a little bit more.
Oh, by the way, this is one of those games where Signature changed the roles between Jabs and Boombell. Bell usually plays the support, but this game he's playing. I didn't know it was one of these. They used to do it with Darkseer, and I'm not sure, was it Void?
Yeah, I think it's Void.
It's just really interesting to see roles all the time, depending on which heroes they pick.
That's the thing, like usually, you're exactly right, but usually it's usually off-lane heroes that they want to swap out, right? This time I think it's just Jab Wisp is the one they're more comfortable with. Behind the tower comes through from the Wisp. Oh, that's Broodmother buying space on the lane. No. No. Oh, he's so close to boots. Buy your boots. Buy your boots. Buy your boots. Please, Feimao. Stop them. They're in stash. Fine. It's all good. Meanwhile, middle lane, they kill off the Zeus towards mid again. Relocate through? Yeah, it was with the TP from Boombell's global presence. Out from Trust. Talking about the vision and the kind of map tower here from Fnatic, but with double TPs, Trust have a way to jump themselves around the map. By Pro, that's aggressive. Tower gets destroyed by Slark as Reaper. He's out. Can't catch up to him or stun him. Looking at this Trust lineup, something I really didn't notice. They have one hero that can stun people. It's the Lion. They've got nothing to cancel TPs.
You shouldn't underestimate no stun lineups though.
No.
They do have damage.
For sure.
I think in the mid game, right now from Signature's perspective, they want to abuse Lakel's. Lakel's is like God mode right now. He's untouchable. Zeus doesn't really kill Bristleback all too well, especially Zeus with this kind of start. And Slark doesn't match up against Bristleback at this stage of the game. They want to be able to, put Lakel's in the front line and winning these team fights. Well, they started at 4-0, but kind of losing control of this game, especially because the Brood is getting so much more space now. He had such slow net worth just 5 minutes ago, and now he's second on his team, getting a lot more space, level 9.
What do you expect him to buy up here? He's saved a lot of money. What's his go-to item? I'd assume against Quap and Wisp you go for the Orchid, right?
I think Orchid is that good against Wisp. It's good against Queen, but he has to think about realistically how often is he going to be able to be in the same screen as Queen. Planning to stay here for another 10 minutes, so who are going to be the likely Orchid targets? Bristleback, probably one of the worst Orchid targets. He might go for the Vlad for the aura concept on his team, Venge, Beastmaster aura, and it makes Roche more stable if you choose to go for it.
700 saved up, we'll see where he heads to as Mushi. They did try and kill off the Queen of Pain up at top, they'll aim towards Jabs now, and that should be a simple little pick. Fishy. Not see him coming at all. Wow, Fnatic, they're all grouping up down towards this Radiant jungle. Warping up as they go along as well, but there's a good observer ward watching out for any move across and a sentry offset from it.
I
Zeus
think
gonna have
Fame
to
out
make their
dead.
move in. Mushi, Dark Pack, stun, dead, Impale is down, and Lakel now finds himself in a position where he's in a little bit of trouble. But he's turning, he's fighting, he's actually manning up against Mushi. Pops his Shadow Dance and models himself away. As Lakel, he's not in trouble at all. He just mans up, turns to fight people through. The TP's not gonna work there. Like you said, doesn't matter if you've got no stuns, you got the damage to pump through, they can't TP out.
Dire's top tower
Okay,
is under
aggressively,
attack.
jabs, he's wanting to hunt for more, and net the target, that's the one they're going for, is Boombell, oh, the sprout doesn't work! He's gonna get taken out by Mushi, just need to click him, all they're gonna do is click him, mid-one is there to finish up the deal, and jab zapped out as well with the lightning bolt. Kills. Surrounded and focused by the little spiderling. He wants to kill off the Zeus.
Dire's top tower is under
3-5
attack.
and 3 Zeus, but the trouble is, you know, Lakel's, he's tanky and all, he's got a good amount of damage. On these targets is proving to be relatively difficult.
He needs a secondary item to help him do damage.
Likely to die here? No, Mushi's the one to die! Fake Mal makes it worth his while. Turns back with a zap. I mean, Mushi, you greedy devil.
A good moment for Fnatic. He's
For sure.
not having a good game, and feels like it's like someone relevant, basically.
I'ma finger you. Don't walk up on my high ground. You do not belong here. What's he got now? Brown boots, 500 gold? Okay, it's okay. Boombell's gone back to the Facebook Scrum build. It does keep his sort of itemization and progression area open. Thing particularly out of the ordinary
Radiant's
there,
bottom
but
tower
we're
is
looking out
under
for Queen of
attack.
Pain and Orchid. Going for relatively aggressive item. In these team fights, like, does she aim for the Zeus?
Radiant's bottom
What?
tower is under attack.
Oh, yeah. It depends on the situation, but one of the reasons I think she went Orchid is also because Bristleback, well, talked about he's good at tanking damage until he gets a lot of more items, like mobility items, like Sanjin Yasha, possibly a Basher later on. He's not going to be able to, like, do most of the damage on the team, which is where Famous Orchid comes in, and obviously it has a nice silence, but it's also the most cost-effective right-click item for Queen of Pain.
Now, Ohio. He went for Dagon. Guess he's going to be looking to kill off the Wisp and the Lion.
Oh, Famous, careful.
Oh, they're going to jump in off the draw. Boombell aggressively TP'd, looking for Ohio now. Just has to zap down, say now, but he hexed up and he can't finish off the deal, but mid-one is there with a Thunder God's Wrath. Kill off that Lion as well. So it's a 2-for-1 offlane support for the other offlane. Gabs is the one being hunted down. He's got another tether across over onto Lakel, but Mushi, he's ready with a blink forward, the aggressive count as well. A 3-for-1 and a great trade there for Fnatic, because in the meantime, they're farming mid. 4-3 has his Vlad's up and running. Net is getting himself into the urn, into the, you know, bigger, tankier items, and it's like you said, they're just ramping themselves up for this kind of 20-25 minute group up and kill. It's going to be the gang squad. It's going to be the 5-man push a lane and just destroy Signature.Trust.
Also, notice the wards. Signature had a really good start game, but the problem they've been having is they have to deal with the Broodmother in the jungle. They did a good job of shutting down the Broodmother. Broodmother is still a Broodmother. They haven't been able to leave their jungle. It's almost like they're tied up here, and they haven't been able to put good wards. RIP came out.
Oh, they relocate in, but finding someone here is going to be difficult to swap back, and the TP out from Net is barely going to get the kill there. That's... No.
Oh, look at, did you notice the purchase from Lakel's? He almost has
Oh, wow, really? I did not.
he has a relic on the...
Good call, good call. In a couple of hundred gold.
It's a really good choice, actually.
Counts against Slark, kill off Spiderlings.
He's gonna put so much pressure on the Broodmother.
Oh, hi-yo! There's hello, goodbye to the Wisp, but it's mid-one, it's being blinked on. They don't get the hit there, he blinked himself back.
Nature's Prophet almost has 2k gold. I'm wondering if it's gonna go for a Midas or... If I were in Boombell's position, I would be sort of anxious about falling off this game. And especially because the Bristleback went for... Well, I mean, he's having a pretty good game and have that Radiance. Yeah, I mean, he does have that Radiance, and Queen of Pain, MyPro also having a good game, so Furion becomes like third spike, which is also who's gonna have good progression throughout the mid-late game. They're gonna have some pretty good chances.
343 has to roar defensively, but Mushi, he's on the aggressive. The kill off MyPro, now looking to fade him out. Mushi, he's zapped down by Trigger of Death, but it's not going to be enough for TP in a cold boom bell. He's got the Sprout, and they do barely manage to take him down with those close sprays, but the rest of Fnatic, they are stuck. They are trapped. The zap comes out onto Jab, but it's not going to be enough here for Signature.Trust. Ohio wants to battle through this one back into the web to try and hide yourself, but it's like kills. The damage output from this Bristol back is just shredding through Fnatic, and Jab's in the buyback to try and secure more. Fortunately, they don't have anything to cancel out these TPs this time. But Fnatic...
That Radiance... Go ahead.
I was going to say, Fnatic, they got super ballsy there. They got the good start to the fight, but yeah, go on with your point with Radiance, because Lakel just lost that fight.
Radiance actually won that fight. The kill on Mush, it was possibly because of the Radiance and no other item might have Mushy. And then Radiance also disabled Midwan's Blink Dagger, and it will continue to disable the Zeus, all the Blink Daggers on Fnatic's team. So, like, it's hard to kind of
Quantify.
Yeah, like, what's the state of this game? It looks like Fnatic have the map control, but when it comes to these man fights, Signature still have the edge. Oh, Mushy, is he gonna... Yeah, he's dead.
Sure is. He sure is. I mean, I'm looking at the graphs just very quickly, because I thought it was going to be relatively even. And Trust, they, you know... Oh, they're bringing this game back. They did have a little bit of a slip-up, like you said, they were kind of letting it go Fnatic's way. After that team fight, things are balancing out reasonably well, but this is where Fnatic come into their own. Head over to the Roche pit. Should be able to take this down relatively simply. One issue is, they don't get Aegis for the slot.
They could potentially just leave it there and slide the TP in. Maybe there might be a 10-second window where the Aegis is unclaimed. Zeus is also an okay carrier for the... It's gonna be the Zeus.
One Zeus, Gale is up.
Top tower is
1,000 gold over in the bank as well. Is a regen rune gonna allow him to take down these neutrals? Ah, he gets hit by the centaur. Guy. Oh, looking at progressions of other players. The Kells. He's actually gone back for the Sanj. SNY.
Yeah, Sanj and Yasha probably.
Pretty good item over on the Bristleback. Vanguard, SNY, Radiance. I mean, then you can start thinking about, you know, your Assault Cuirass and stuff like that, but they're blinking up over onto Mushi to swap back from net, get out of danger, and Fame out is the one that's turned back onto Mushi. You can think about blinking aggressive because he's got the roar into MyPro. They're looking to take him down, but they're not put the damage just yet because Lakel's is here. Gets himself into the thick of things. They've killed off a 1-for-1, the Lion for the Master, but the Wisp now dead. Sustain for Signature.Trust, not really available any longer. Mid one aggressive link forward, but into the arms of the Kills. He wants hugs, he wants cuddles, but it's a Bristleback giving them. It's a 3v1 here. Mushi pounces straight back in. Radiance burn with a cool sprays, actually pumping out enough damage to force him back. Just look at this DPS. Lakel's is chasing down the Broomer, kills him off, and Boobell TP's in. Mid one dead to the Nature's Wrath, and Zeus will pop himself back up with the Aegis of Immortal. But can he blink away? That's the question. He does. Gets himself a little bit further back through the webs. Hide yourself. Flows by the goo. Lakel turned around on by mid one, but it's Mushi who comes in through, puts the damage, and Mushi wants Lakel's now. They know that they've got the TP cancel.
Oh, that damage.
Great
I
fight
thought
there.
Lakel's was gonna clean everyone up, but Mushi healed up so fast. I mean, the Slark. I forgot about the Slark.
And that all started with a great swap from Nat.
It's not too bad for a Signature because they did take away the Aegis, and it was far away from the base, so Fnatic aren't going to get any objectives off of that, obviously. And I think you can see that Slark, this game, even though only Lion has the hard stun, game for Slark.
Sure, with all this like AoE split damage, you know, Radiant, Pulse Wave, Sonic Wave, Scream, they're going to jump onto MyPro, and he's going to have to blink himself away, but Jabs is the one to take the brunt of the damage.
Oh, mid one is godlike. I wasn't paying attention.
He was what 0-4, then he went to 3-5-3. He's got like 10-5-3. It's insane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Arcane since the blink. He's been using this blink really well, honestly. Like before the Radiance came in, he was blinking back every single time to dodge out of all these stuns and damage output from Trust. Good stuff. And now Fnatic
Radiant's bottom tower has
out some
fallen.
more outer towers. Now, you were mentioning Boombell might feel a little bit worried about his kind of place in the game in the next 10 minutes or so. He's actually got his Aghanim Scepter completed. What does this do for Trust?
It somewhat addresses the vision problem. The Fnatic have a crazy good map control lineup, and this might help Signature safely push out the lanes and be able to make plays instead of dealing with stuff. All the time like the Slark jumps in, and then you have to go help your teammate, but you can't kill the Slark because the slippery fish. And then there's a Broodmother in your jungle, but with the Nature's Prophet, it might set up some lane pressure so that they can actually do productive that pushes them forward to victory.
This Dagon level 2 is so annoying. Hunting keeps down over and over again. Now, Bristleback. Hello? It's a blink on Bristle.
Well, it's not too uncommon. I can see why he will go for the point. He's getting kited a bit.
Where was that? Where was that? God. Yeah, he got destroyed.
Radiant's
Absolutely
middle tower
destroyed.
is under attack.
Kells, he blinks forward into the Spiderlings to try and clear these up, but it's a lot of gold for him actually. Radiance Burn should be able to take them out. Ohio. In these trees for a little bit. One's always with the foot, they're always pushing forward, but now with the relocate onto net, the Vengeful Spirit is going to try and TP out and might complete actually. No. Not today. Not today.
Right now, Fnatic have slightly more control of the game because basically the vision and Slark's Scotty timing, this is when Slark is like really strong. When he has Blink Dagger, he has options to make plays, but with Scotty and Blink Dagger, he's both mobile and kill and a lot of damage. He has max out passive, so Signature should probably, talk about track of how many stacks the Slark has, and even though the fight is
Dire's
looking to
bottom tower is under
be
attack.
going their way, if they're gonna forget about the Slark for just a few seconds, and he's gonna come back in and just clean up like in the earlier fights.
I want to come back to Slark's item choice act. He went for the Blink Dagger after the Midas, and we didn't really question that. And I'm not meaning to say I want to question it, but I just want to know like the reasoning behind going Blink over, let's say, Shadowblade into Silver Edge against the Bristleback.
I think a lot of it has to do with the Zeus ult, because kind of lineups when the mid late game, a lot of important fights are going to be decided by smoke timings, like you both team smoke or one team smokes and the smoke breaks and Zeus is going to ult. With the Shadowblade, it's gonna be an instant reaction to this. With the Blink Dagger, though, he can instantly go on the target with full, knowledge of who's where, take out the targets that he doesn't like. It also synergizes better. The more Blink Daggers you have on a team, it's better. It's like add value to each other. Only one person has Blink, he's gonna blink it, but no one can really catch up to him. But now Zeus has Blink,
They've got 4
Slark
blinks.
has Blink.
But Ben's just the only one without Blink, man. Oh, net catch up. I see exactly what you're saying, and it's also pretty good at chasing Queen of Pain as well, I guess. If she blinks away, you don't want to Shadowblade and try and run after her. You want to blink aggressively into her and get that power down. Let's see, 20 to 27, 8 minutes in. Trust, they've had a reasonably good ride of this game, against Fnatic. I think everyone watching this would have said Fnatic should have a relatively simple best of 1 or 2 best of 1s here. But Trust have given them a damn good run for their money. Right now, MyPro, with his BKB nearly done, that's going to be another swinging point in these team fights to be able to deal with Mushi Slark. Heading into a Moonshard, and he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it yet. Now Moonshard's going to give so much attack speed to try and kill off and get these stacks up on Bristleback, as well as, maybe killing off the Wisp and Lion very quickly indeed. Lion. smokes up with my pro. Where are they heading?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Going up the top. Do they know? They know that Fnatic are all grouped up around here. The one TP will go down to bot lane, that's the Beastmaster. Fnatic, mid one, is cancelling out the animation for his ultimate. They're a little bit worried. Where are they? Where's everyone sitting? They don't have good vision across them. They've got vision in places which is reasonably good, but the smoke will break. They see the Lion and Mushi's caught. The relocates go back, and then again saved by his teammates with a blink forward. Mushi has to pop his ultimate. He doesn't have a TP. Doesn't have a TP. He'll pounce himself across. Try and get himself away from Burn and the Naval Goo as Mushi still chased out and blink forward on Lakel's. They're looking for the kill so desperately, but Mushi, they can't catch that slippery little devil. The Reapers is home, and Lakel's actually with a blink from Micro as well. Might not to do it. They do. A double blinks there from Quap and Bristleback. They get the kill.
Tiger Worth. It was kind of funny because I think both teams did the same things. The reason Lion and poor Boombo. The reason Lion and it was a Furion. No, it wasn't the Furion. It was Queen of Pain smoked up behind the tier 2 top. Was in case they get a good Hex or Orchid off on the select, they wanted to initiate like they did with the triple teleport in from the Wisp, Bristleback, and the Furion, and Fnatic meanwhile were trying to set up that bottom. It just happened that Signature were the ones who started first, and global advantage that Signature have is just one aspect of the game. They might not have the best map control compared to Fnatic's disgustingly good vision control, map control lineup. They have the global factor played in here.
I really thought that maybe Mushi could have blinked himself out of that one, but it happened so quickly. You know, the smoke popped, the observer ward caught a glimpse of the Lion, and then he was pretty much just absolutely rogered the sables from that nasty little Lion. But Lakel's, they're still fighting by their tier 2s. Trust are having a little bit of difficulty pushing across the river. Especially when Ohio is doing moves like this, you know, sneaking around all of his webs. Basically this concave here. From lane to lane, doesn't matter what lane he's in, as he's himself back to safety, doesn't want to get caught by any sentries or dust. But the Broodmother's basically forcing them all to be super paranoid and stick in pairs and walk around in groups. Again, MyPro and Fei Mao. Smoked up looking for a target once more, but up at top, on Zeus, heading into his Octarine core. Not going to find anyone just yet, while Roshan respawns and Fnatic, they know that they've got the best chance to take this. Question is, 3-4-3, I'm not sure about this one. Not sure about this one at all. They'll look for mid one in the back end as well, but 3-4-3, he's completely dead. They won't chase the Zeus out, and the Beastmaster will die. The rest of the Fnatic are ready to fight. Mushi, he finds the kill, time to run, time to hide. You're going to bail yourself out of this one. The blink is back up for mid one. Not for long, because he keeps getting countered out by the cross spray. What is going on in this fight? Everyone's just getting chased back and forth. The rest of Signature.Trust, the TP back, they've relocated out, and MyPro, BKB TPs to escape from that aggression. 1-for-1. It's just so messy, but this opens up Roche, right, for Fnatic?
Probably, yeah. They should be able to do it really fast now with the Scotty on the Slark. They have Slads, which they didn't on the first Roche, if I recall right.
The Moonshot?
Oh no, I mean, like a Beastmaster said. No, I was talking about the Slads on Beastmaster.
Oh.
Yeah, the Moonshard, Scotty.
Hungry. Giving up Roshan. It's a half HP, but Fnatic doesn't feel like to kill it straight up. They want jabs instead. He's just popped into oblivion by Ohio, zapping damage. 4 Spirlings and what is it, Dagon 4?
Yeah, meanwhile, at
Dagon
top
3.
though, Furion's getting some good tower damage. I mean, he took the tower. Do Signature want to delay this further though, or are they gonna feel... No, I think with the Furion, almost potentially he's gonna damage the tier 3s, and they want to make Roche a pain in the ass for Fnatic right now.
Make it as awkward as they possibly can. Well, Mushi is jumping, diving, running himself around. Another Dark Pack is down, and with the damage up that they've got, Mushi's dead! MyPro perfectly timed Orchid there, and this is not just a pain in the ass, but this might be the undoing of Fnatic, because the BKBs are pop, they want to continue fighting, but up at top, they've seen Boombell, knowing that Lightning Bolt is on cooldown, dies in the fountain. MyPro's Queen of Pain is looking to die towards middle lane, but blinks herself out to safety. Lakel's still no reveal, and I'm wondering at what point do you just give a gem to this Bristol back so he can hunt people down?
I think Bristol wants to build an Abyssal Blade next item. Makes a lot of sense with Blink Dagger, and it just does a lot of damage. That could have gone really bad for Fnatic if mid one wasn't able to get that solo kill on Dream. Because this 4-on-5 or whatever you call it, the Roche pit, this dancing around, wasn't the easiest to deal with. The Lakels is really hard to kill, and they were able to, you know, not get the Roche, but not give the Roche either, and they stopped the Furions with the... Well, Lakels, you have to be careful, man.
He buys back as well. Oh, dearie me. They're going to have to relocate him through. The Wisp has gone back to Fountain to relocate him in, right? Yeah, they want this. I guess Fnatic know what's up. They've got a Hawk up on the high ground. They're watching out. They know what's coming through with the stun on the net. They're not going to get the stun out onto him. But look at that Zeus. Ultimate takes him out of the kills. It's roared up. And but Fame out. The Blink Dagon out from Ohio clears up another. And with the two supports gone, the sustain and the stuns, they're all gone. They're done for. Lakel's is chased out. The buyback and the dieback might be a reality here. As he's just blinked upon Mushi and mid one. They know they can get this. There's no TP, but he's turned off his radiance. He blinked himself to the northeast. They don't know where he is. Lakel's
It's top though.
the
Fury.
sneaky move.
They might. Oh,
Oh, do they see him? They see him.
lightning bolt it. Dieback for Lakels.
Yeah, buddy. Well, you said Trust wanted to make that Roshan as awkward as possible for Fnatic. I feel like the tables turned very quickly there.
I mean, look at this Zeus. He's top 1 net worth in the game. What a turnaround for mid one this game. I mean, what I was gonna talk about with Fnatic's lineup was this Broodma is essentially a supporting Cassie. It's like 3 supports and Zeus Slark, and Zeus is actually most important to their team right now, in terms of damage and being able to win. Slark is also I mean, obviously he's a carry, but he's not able to do nearly as much damage as the Zeus for now.
Fnatic, where are you heading? They're taking full control of this Radiant jungle again. Starling's coming out, Ohio will start building that army up again. But these Radiants, I mean, gotta give Boombell some credit here. He's actually controlling the map reasonably well, but Fei Mao doesn't stand a chance. Mid one, where did you get the Dagon from? He just picked up an on-screen core. He might be in a bit of trouble here though as the TP's come through, but guess what? Stuns.
No stuns.
No stuns. It's all fine if you've got the damage early game and mid game, but as we progress past 35 minutes, this Zeus is tanky. 2500 HP, Octarine Core is up. Got to bring him down with one set of combos, and they just move themselves towards middle lane. Blink forward, jabs. Looks like he's very nearly dead, but gets himself away on a slither of health. But the push in from the Necro Book to the Vlad, the Spiderlings. Now the back line of mid one and Mushi just healing themselves up and keeping themselves out of harm's way. Boombell wants to try and make the most of this up on the top lane, but your racks are falling. Just burning. He'll force into a position where he just runs in. Tries to force them back. The Dagon spammers out onto MyPro. Get the tier 3. Apply the pressure, and they're not going to give up just yet.
Be so careful on this Fnatic's lineup. They were very good at killing heroes, but now they're very good at pushing towers as well because so many auras on that team.
Oh, they caught vision of Boombell. Also seeing where Fei Mao is as well. Fnatic not going to catch anyone just yet. Down at bottom lane. This 3-4-3 Beastmaster, he's closing in on 4,000 gold to spend. He's got so much money. Nice. Good stuff. There we go. Oh my goodness. Dagon level 4. Does Brood have 5? Dagon 5, Dagon 4. And the thing is, Usually when you see Dagon's picked up, it's like it'd be an item, the majority of the time. It's like, we got a Dagon against you, haha, we're gonna kill you. But in these games, if you're gonna zap out the Wisp or the Lion immediately, take out their key support heroes, what can the Bristle do alone?
Yeah, for sure. It's not a troll item this game. I mean, oof. With the Zeus, though, especially, we talked about, you know, it started as why did Slot go for the Blink Dagger, and it's true for his teammates as well. Zeus ult into instant Blink Dagger Dagons that, how can you react to that? It only takes like a fraction of a second for the Zeus and the Broodmother. I mean, it doesn't really take 2 Dagons to kill the supports on Signature. So it's really scary for Signature because they are really important. The Lion is important for the disable, and the Wisp for the sustain. So winning these fights 3-on-5 is almost impossible for Signature, and these Dagon pickups from Fnatic are making it so easy for Fnatic to set up the fights as a 5-on-3 from the start.
There's no glyph available here for Trust. Fnatic just walks straight up onto the high ground. Veil is out, Lakel's.
Radiant's
Have to be
bottom
so
tower
careful
is
as
under
well,
attack.
because there's Zeus doing that percentage-based HP damage every time he throws out a spell.
Yeah, he's going for that
awkward.
BKB. He's like, he had his fun during the early mid game, and now when Zeus became a monster, he's respecting the Zeus. Bristlebacks need BKB.
Radiant's middle
Bushi has his Aegis, so with impunity he walks himself up onto the high ground. Really care. Gets caught out, knowing he can just Dark Pact and pounce away. 3-4-3 on the right hand side, he's waiting for the Link roar over onto someone, but someone's gonna be. I think Bushi wants to try and finish off this rack as he pounces and himself in aggressively. Looking for the melee racks now, but grab forward, roar out, jab, see ya, dead, just completely gone, obliterated, ceases to exist, and Boombo's gonna join him. 6 feet under, Mushi Dark Pact off the Orchid as well, and Micro forced out of the fight as this Glimmer Cape comes through, the mid one from Net and Lakel. I mean, you're being kited and slowed and you can't stick on a target. Micro very nearly dead, just straight up to the Zeus ulti now, finish him off, and that MKB picked up by Slog, but I don't think it even matters. 2 dead from the Trust, the buyback from the Free Pain's gonna try and bring it back into the fight, but the rack is on, the Sonic Wave is there, but 3-4-3 doesn't even die, the BKB is there, but Micro shredded and dies back as Fnatic looks like they'll clear up this game. Rampage for mid one. The guy that went 0-4-0 as the mid Zeus is now absolutely crushing everybody. 21-5. He hasn't died for like 30 minutes.
It's like the theme of this game was the revenge of mid one. Like, if I only watched the first minutes of this game, I would never have guessed like Fnatic win in this fashion with these players being on 21-5. But Signature put up a really respectable fight. It's they did what